And we're back, baby. Alright, Shinji never tells a lie, that's a fact. So, gateway effect. So, let's do this, baby. Alright. The gate looked far too pompous for what it was. In fact, gates in general seem to do this, but this one especially so. Red bricks, black wrought iron, and gray plaster assembled into a whole that didn't feel welcoming at all. I agree. I wonder if it looked like what a gate for a school should look like, but couldn't really decide. Probably no. I don't know many schools that have played shine wrought iron gates, but oh well. Of course, I didn't want to get stuck on thinking about the gate too long, so I entered through it with a brisk pace that felt surprisingly good. Moving forward feels good. So I walked towards the main building of Yamaku Academy with this brisk pace. I'm alone as my parents are taking my stuff to the dorms, and there's supposed to be someone waiting for me. The grounds are incredibly lush, filled with green. It doesn't feel like the kind of grounds the school would have, more like a park with a clean walkway going past trees and the smell of fresh cut grass and all other park-like things. Words like clean and hygienic pop into mind. It makes me shudder. I shake them off. Stay open-minded now. It's your life. You have to take it as it comes. That's what I tell myself. You know what? I think it's a bit loud now. Yeah, that's a bit loud to me. There we go. That's nice. A few big buildings loom behind the leafy canopies. Too big and too many for just a school. Everything seems off. It's different from what I thought I knew about schools. It's an uncanny valley, even though I was told this is my school. In the back of my head, it doesn't feel like one. I wonder if the feeling is real or caused by my expectations of a school for the disabled. Speaking of that, I didn't see anyone else here. It's kinda eerie. It makes me wish there was somebody here so I could anchor myself to something tangible, instead of having this feeling that I stepped into another dimension. The trees hum with the wind and green hues flashing all around me. The trees hum with the wind and the green hues flashing all around me catch my attention. Alright. Makes me think about hospitals again. How they say operating rooms are painted green because green is a calming color. So why am I feeling so anxious despite all this greenery? Only after I stand from the haughty main building, I surprised myself by realizing why the gate bothered me. It was the last chance I had to turn back, even if I had no life to return to. But still, after entering, there was absolutely no way I could go back anymore. Feeling nervous, and with this realization in my head, I opened the front door. A tall man with bad posture notices me as I enter. We're the only people in the lobby, so it's only logical. Alright, you must be Nakai. So you are excellent. I'm your homeroom and science teacher. My name is Muto. Welcome. We exchange a handshake that is neither firm nor sloppy, and he looks at his watch. The head nurse asks you for a brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that now. Oh, should I go later? Yes, afternoon is probably fine. We should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting already. Waiting for me. I don't really like being the center of attention, but I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this. Jesus Christ, it's time to read this. Somehow, not knowing what's waiting for me makes me feel nervous. Thinking of this, I almost miss what the teacher is saying. Do you want to introduce yourself to the class? Oh shit, sure. Yeah, sure, I mean, isn't that normal? Of course, but not everybody likes to be the center of attention. I'm probably one of those people, but I guess I should be the one to give the first impression of myself. Right, but it's no problem. Let's go then. My heart is pounding in my chest and it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow the teachers up the stairs. Hope it doesn't get a fucking heart attack again. The third door, down the third floor corridor is marked as the classroom for class 3-3. Muto opens the door and enters. Holy shit, look at that fucking painting. Jesus Christ. That's Van Gogh, if I've seen it. Good morning, everybody. Everybody, I think is better. Sorry I'm late again. I hesitate for a split moment at the door, freezing on the spot. Get a grip. It's a big step, I know that, but there isn't any point to worrying so much about it. At least not this soon. Alright, let's take a look at this class. Alright, so we got... very scrubby looking class, to be honest. Who's that over there? There's people on this side. Oh, so I see. Fucking girl, most likely, I know it. Girl. Purple hair? I don't know. Boy, girl, boy. Huh. Seem like a bunch of scrubs. But this guy has like some head condition. Fucking idiot. I heard there's a person here that doesn't have any legs. You can't see him though, so, oh well. It's pretty spacious. The ceiling is usually high. Unusually high. And there's a lot of space left over. Around and in between the desks. An entire wall taken up by blackboards. And the high, old-fashioned windows only make it seem larger. The students' desks are just standard wooden desks with a shelf underneath for books and wooden chairs with metal frames. Simple and efficient. Jesus Christ, they're like cripples here. Why don't they get like the high-Q stuff? Get leather recliners. I stop walking in front of the classroom and face the students. They all look normal, like students in any other school. But then, why would they be here? They're probably like me and have only something wrong with them. Only it's just not immediately obvious. Then I noticed that one of the girls seemed to be missing a thumb of her right hand. It's a little jarring. Alright, who's that? Who's missing the thumb? Is it her? Her? Jesus Christ, look at that fucking guy. Holy shit. Fucking hell. Despite the natural tendency to listen when someone's talking to you, I tune out the teacher's speech halfway through while he introduces me to the class. Oh shit, there's the girl with no legs. Called it. I knew it. Jesus Christ, I wonder what the fuck's his problem. Holy shit, looks like he's fucking dead. Jesus Christ. Alright, I notice a flash of dark hair and see that someone is looking at me. A girl with really long, straight hair that is pretty eye-catching. As she sees me looking back at her, she covers her face with her hand as if to make her invisible. Flash of dark hair. Who's that one? Is it her? Her? I don't fucking know. There's one boy with a cane leaning against the lockers at the rear of the class. It's weird seeing someone so young with a cane. Another girl seems to be making some weird hand motions, sign language. She peers over at me over the rims of her glasses and goes back to whatever she's doing. Alright, so she's a deafie. No legs. Crane guy's somewhere on this farther side over here. Jesus Christ, this girl's gotten worse and worse. She's kinda cute. So is the cheery looking girl with the pink. Cheery looking girl with the pink hair sitting next to her. She's really hard to miss. I don't know how I didn't notice her the moment I walked in. Please welcome our new classmate. He claps his hands and so does everyone else. Except one girl in the front row who has only one hand. Who's the one with one hand? Is it her? Cringe a little, but hide it and bound by thanks for this applause I did not deserve. A collective silence tells me that I should open my mouth now. So, I'm PCO Nakai, and after that, my hobbies are I'm being so boring. This is exactly like every self-introduction ever. I should say something more. I end up saying nothing, and the teacher picks up from there. Everyone seems to be satisfied, even with what little I said, though. Few girls are whispering to each other, throwing glances at me. Could have been worse. ... I listen to the teacher as he drones about getting along while letting my gaze sweep across the class. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently. When he's done, they clap their hands, which feels like a weird thing to do. The first row girl clamps on this round with her one hand against her other wrist that ends in a bandaged stump. Oh, so that's the girl over there. This desk girl. Alright. Makes me feel a little bad. We're going to be doing some working group today, so that'll give you a chance to talk with everyone. Is that okay with you? Yes, it's fine with me. That's good. You can work with Hakamichi. I can know these names. Hakamichi. Alright, I got her on the first try. She's the class representative. She can explain everything you want to know. And who else would be able to do that better, right? Holy shit, he just disappears. The teacher passes out the day's assignment and announces that we will be working in groups of 3. Hits me that I didn't know who Hakamichi is. Slow, the teacher seems to catch my helpless impression. Oh right, Hakamichi is right there. Shizumi Hakamichi. Oh, pink girl, alright. As he calls out her name, the cute, bubbly-looking girl with pink hair and gold eyes waves her hand at me. I take a seat next to her by the window. It was the only desk open. It doesn't take like a physicist to figure this out. Hey, I guess you're Hakamichi, right? It's nice to meet you. What? I'm caught off guard by her laughter. It's nice to meet you too. But I'm not Hakamichi. I'm Misha. This is Hakamichi Shi-chan. Giggling, Misha points to the girl next to her, the one I saw using sign language before. It looks like she's been staring at me this whole time. She nods once nonchalantly that she acknowledges my presence, but only barely. Maybe she's not deaf, maybe she's just mute. Oh no. She has short, yet carefully, neatly brushed hair. Wouldn't carefully neatly be like, oh fuck no, you could just have one of them, why have both and screw me over? A pair of oval-shaped glasses, balanced on the tip of her dainty nose, and dark blue eyes that seem to alternate every few seconds between analytical and slightly bored. It's nice to meet you. Holy shit, that's how you say that? You just wave your finger up? That's baller. She immediately looks at Misha, who smiles and makes a few quick gestures with her hands. Nods and makes a few gestures of her own. Oh, Jesus Christ. So she's deaf and mute. This is terrible. I start to wonder if the teacher was messing with me, saying things like, you'll be able to talk to people, and who better to explain things to you. I can see you're a little confused, right? Right? But I understand why you would think I was Shiken. Shiken is deaf, so I'm the only person who translates things back and forth for her. I'm like an interpreter. She says it's nice to meet you too. You're the new student, aren't you? Oh, Shi-chan, of course he is. If he wasn't, he would have been staying up. He would have been staying up there for no reason, right? Right. He seems like a very interesting person, doesn't he? Jesus Christ. Oh my God, this is gonna be a long game, baby. We knew there was going to be a new student, but we didn't know you would be here too. It would be here today so soon. He can, right? can. Yep, it fits, doesn't it? Alright, he doesn't say it, but someone guessed it. Did I say it out loud? It's just a surprise. I've never liked that nickname. I don't really see how. It fits. Look, just like I imagined. Oh, look how fucking crush. Smug as she's acting. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah. Ha ha ha. No, wait. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, you look just like a he can. I wonder why everyone seems to think so. Dot 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 dot. Hakamichi taps her finger on the desk to get Misha's attention. They just are back and forth to each other, excitement, their hands a blur. Oh shit! Oh shit. Misha seems a little overwhelmed. Fucking hell, calm down then, guys. This is some bullshitty. Ay, 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 ay. So let's see. So right now I'm looking at the characters, and it seems it's gonna be like these two, and like red-haired chick, fucking yellow-haired chick who looks blind almost, and purple-haired chick, and then fucking some orange-like haired, and a bunch of scrubby characters. We need a better one. Misha seems a little overwhelmed. Sorry about that. Shishan wants you to know that she's the class rep, so if there's anything you need to know, you can feel free to ask her. Dot dot dot. How can you ask her? She's deaf. Don't you mean ask you to interpret to her? Do you like the school so far? We can show you around a little if you haven't had time to walk around and familiarize yourself with it. Oh. Misha stumbles with the hard word of it, making it stick out in otherwise fluid translation. Thanks. That would be pretty helpful. Yeah, I just came straight to class today. Dot dot dot. Bet she does not like that. Ha 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 ha. That's no good. You should always try to learn as much as you can about where you're going before you go there. Not with school either. Always. Even if it's a trip to his convenience store. Really, Shishan? Oh my god, this character. I don't like this character. Learn about where you're going. I guess I didn't bother to do that, or just didn't care enough to do so. I didn't look forward to this, even if I committed myself to going along with it half-assedly. But anyway, I didn't say anything, and Misha signed something that ends in a shrug. What was that? It seemed like it was about me. I feel like slumping over in my seat. Both of them are smiling, but that shrug hit me unexpectedly deeply. Don't take it the wrong way, please. I hate it when people are afraid to ask questions. That's how people learn, by asking. Asking for help is perfectly normal. As much as needing help. Stop looking like you just failed a test. Alright. Wario. Alright. Dot dot dot. It's gonna be a lot of dot dot dots from her. And another thing, you don't have to call Shi-chan something so formal like Hakamichi or class rep all the time. Just call her Shi-chan. Doesn't matter what you call her, she won't know. Okay, maybe that's too casual. Maybe Shizuni would be more appropriate. Dot dot dot. Yep, Shizuni is fine. Can she like read her lips or something? I don't know. Hey, okay. Oh, heh. Okay, that would be a lot easier for me. I feel a lot more at ease. Both of them seem so friendly, so I feel like an idiot for being so apprehensive earlier, especially about Suzumi, who I assume would be all business. Well, she still seems like that, just less so, I guess. Yeah. Fucking hell, calm down, Suzumi. Huh. Oh, right, we haven't even touched the assignment. We should start work now, or Shi-chan will get mad. The assignment is also kind of long, so we should start now for more efficient before the end of class. That too. Me. Shizune glares at the two of us impatiently. I don't need to know sign language to understand what that means. Okay, I get the message. ... After class, we can take a walk around the grounds together. It's a nice day today. Okay. The assignment is actually very challenging to get through, combine aspects of being both difficult and unnecessarily long. Thanks for that. Still, we finished a few minutes earlier than anyone else in class, despite our late start. Man, everybody else must be idiots. Shizune and Misha are very capable. They're quite different, though. The class rep is as calm as professional she looks, while Misha is a lot more playful and girlish, not to mention a little more easily distracted. To be honest, the two of them did most of the work. I feel guilty about that. Alright, time for lunch. Oh, Van Gogh painting again. Without knowing what else to do, I follow Misha, who's beckoning me into the hallway and down the stairs. We descend even below the lobby where I met Mutao. Mutao? I think I said Mutao before. Down to the bottom floor. Just like everything in this school, the cafeteria seems too spacious and oddly modern, in contrast to the classic exterior. Its big windows open to the courtyard towards the main gate. It's a cafeteria. Jesus Christ, don't need a fucking scientist tell me that. Jesus Christ. Everybody's making it so simple for this, Jesus, I always forgot his name. Her enthusiastic statement of the obvious makes people around us stare. But Misha doesn't seem to care, so we proceed to the line. Must be a lot of cripple kids. There's a rather long list of menu items, which seems great, until I realize that many of them are to accommodate students who need special diets. How nice. It feels like I'm back at the hospital, eating portions met with scientific precision to meet the needs of the patient. I pick something at random and follow Shizune to a table, sitting opposite of her. As I nibble indifferently at food I'd rather not eat, Misha pokes me in the side to get my attention and points to Shizune. ... I don't understand sign, so the point escapes me. Maybe looking at a person who talks to you is proper polite. Want to know something? Oh, it's Hiseo. I found anything for you guys, so you should ask if there's something. I wonder. Ask about the library. Misha gives the kind of frown that makes it clear she doesn't consider reading a healthy hobby, but then picks up her small again. Jesus Christ. There is. It's the second floor. We can show you it sometime. Thanks. I return the food while the girls talk between themselves. Misha and Suzuki sign back and forth very animatedly, throwing sideways glances at me, but Misha refrains from translating. Maybe they're talking about secret girl stuff or something. Oh man, I know what Hiseo needs to do. He needs to learn sign language undercover so they don't know, and then he can pick up on this knowledge. I quickly noticed that his conversation sign is not enough to fill a silence.